Test. Can you hear me now? Cool. All right. Okay, guys, we're going to get started. Had a lot happen this week. Have you noticed you're busier? It's crazy. We've seen a huge uptick. We've got the stats from HAR. They're always a month behind, right? They have February numbers right now. But it's been crazy. Crazy. When we say crazy, we have agents that have taken 4 different sets of buyers out the same day. Different sets of buyers. We're seeing a lot of that, but we're also seeing a slight decrease in listings in the market. Slight, just 2%. Nothing crazy, less than 2%. But we'll go through that so you guys are armed with stats that you can give to your clients, because that's critical. Information is power. All right, well, of course, starting with God, family, then business, always. And please silence your phones so we can get through everything. We've got awards today, too. Team meeting, April 10th. Today's sponsors, thank you for... No, I didn't. Oh my gosh, it's written in here? For all the agents in there that I didn't acknowledge because I couldn't read it, please stand up if you are not an agent with us right now. Anybody new? Anybody who's not with us yet? Fantastic. Glad you're all here. I didn't even need it. But for next week, we'll change the color. Thank you. All right. Today's sponsor is great food today. Come on up from Perry Homes, Cane Island, Vicky. And let's give you a microphone. No, let's give her the real microphone. Not that one. You know, it was a good meal. We'll give her the real one. Okay.
Do you have it? Okay. Hi, I'm Vicki Geiger with Perry Homes, and I'm in Cane Island in Katy, Texas. So, has any of y'all been to Katy, Texas? Awesome, awesome. Do we have the click thing?
Okay, I'll give you that.
Sorry. Thanks. One of the cool things, the little story behind Katy, Texas is I'm in Cane Island, and Katy back in the 1800s was called Cane Island. That was the original name. And it was a creek that ran through the prairie. And then the railroad, the Missouri, Kansas, Texas Railroad came through, and it connected, which is really kind of cool information, a little history. It connected Harris County, Waller County, and what's the other one? Fort Bend County. So it connected the 3 counties. And, of course, Cane Island began to grow. The original name that the railroad was consistently called was called KT. That's what people would call it. So back in then 1945, no, it's true. And that's what it says. And what's kind of cool is when they came in and they made the post office, they renamed Cane Island to KT, which was the short, what they called the railroad, which was kind of an interesting kind of little history behind Katy. And that's how Cane Island, of course, it's a master plan community inside Katy, in the city of Katy. And that's how we became Cane Island, is the developer, which is Rise Communities, named the community, went with the original name of Cane Island. So that's kind of a little background of that. And we won the award back in 2016. It's a 1,000 acres master plan community. It's about 1,095 acres. There's going to be a total of 2,200 homes. Right now, we just have a little over 300 homes. So it's in the beginning. So it's exciting times to move people out. It's great for your buyers that are looking for that little small town charm, because we still have our own little festivals, our own Katy parades, and all that kind of stuff, which is really nice. And then your minutes to the big city. And of course, our award-winning, one of the top school districts, the Katy ISD, is where the kids would go to school, which is really nice. Again, to get to Cane Island, it's very easy because now they've opened up what is this called? The Parkway. It's the Cane Island Parkway, and it's where Buc-ee's is. So if anybody hasn't been out to the Buc-ee's, it has the largest car wash in the United States. So it's pretty cool. It's a fabulous Buc-ee's. Y'all need to come out and see the Buc-ee's. And, of course, come visit me at Cane Island. And then we have a beautiful entrance with fountains. They change colors for the sports events. There we go. They cut when the Katy Tigers win and stuff. And then, of course, holidays. There's also the living entrance, which is lit up. And at night, it's so beautiful to drive through. It's just a really beautiful community. Of course, all the amenities, it's resort-style amenities. They have a tree house. They have, of course, the clubhouse. And then what's really cool is they have the splash pad in the resort family style with cabanas for the families. But they also have Olympic-size lap pool for adults only. And they have the 2-story fitness center with a yoga studio. So really, lots of really nice amenities. There's a conservatory that they hold private parties. At Christmas, they had a snow globe in there. I went in, took pictures, and posted it on Facebook. That was fun. Just really a great place. We're going to have a cafe, a multi-purpose room. There's a big loft. So lots of really nice amenities, hike and bike trails, plenty of lakes. I have... oh, and of course, Hub. You got to say hi to Hub. He's our mascot. And when you come to the Welcome Center, he goes on the tours with the families, which is really a big hit. And, okay, so here's my kind of give you an idea of what I sell. I start in the 520s. I'm on an 80-foot lot, which means the width is 80 foot. So I'm quarter to half-acre lots, very big. I do have lake home sites available. I start from 520s and go to the 650s. As well as here's one of my new home sites. You can see the lake lots. This isn't really to scale. I couldn't get a map of the whole community from the developer yet because they're updating it. We do have some really nice specials going on. I'm in the $40,000 package, so if somebody wants to come, we take that right off the price, so it's really covers a lot of their upgrades. And I have 3 inventory homes that are ready. A 2-story for $574,900. It's a 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath, 3-car garage. It's beautiful. It's all wood floors. Big home site, a corner lot. Then I have a 1-story that we just reduced to $539,900, and another 1-story. So that kind of gives you, here's my model home. I'm building a brand new model because we're now going into phase 2 in Cane Island. And that's the old map. So you'll need to come see me. It'll be ready in July, and I'll be having a grand opening, so I'm sure I'll send everybody an invite. I'm also offering a $5,000 BTSA on my 3 inventory homes. So, yeah, so so if anybody has a buyer, I would love to talk to you. If anybody would like my presentation to send to clients, I'll be happy to send that to you too. So just, you have my card. It's on your Cane Island flyer that I passed out to everybody. And also want to make sure that we have everybody's business cards. I'm going to give it to Christine McDonald. She's with Ellison.
Hello, everybody. I've been here a couple times, and wow, what a nice big crowd we have today. I'm Christine McDonald with Perry Homes. I've been with Perry Homes for 9 years now. I was in Cinco Ranch. Cinco Ranch is done. So now we have all these wonderful new communities like Cane Island. I'm actually out in the new community Ellison, which is a Newland community. Same, any way that I go here? So this is the map showing you we are just out I-10 Grand Parkway. Ellison is right up off 529. Has anyone been out there? Thank you. We do have a picnic in the park next week, which I'll get to that shortly. I'm going the wrong way. This is just an overall land plan. So the community will finish out with 6,000 homes, which is about half the size of Cinco Ranch, 750 acres, 30 miles of trails throughout the community. When buyers come in, I typically like to quote, "This is like living in a resort community 365 days out of the year." Some of the things we have, this is my current section. This is the current section. I have a new section that we just opened up, so I've got lake lots. If anybody has anyone interested in backing to water, we've got it. And just so you know, Ellison fared very well during Harvey. We did not have any water in streets or in homes. The drainage system that they put in place for the community worked very, very well. Some of the entrances will have the monuments here. They'll be illuminated. This is along Grand Parkway. This one is coming into the community. Some of the successes for Newland communities have been Telfair, Eagle Springs. We've got Summerwood. In the Katy area, it's Cinco Ranch, Seven Meadows, and Grayson Lakes for those of you who live out in the Katy area. Ellison House, which is the community center. We've got cafe, which is open 7 days a week. If you bring a client, if you look here, bring your clients and you get to get treated to lunch, and your clients are also treated to lunch. So bring them out. It's wonderful food. The pool, which is resort style, so you can send the kids to the pool on the weekend. They can go have lunch at the cafe. Very convenient. Fitness center on site, so you've just got everything right there at your fingers. Game room, which is also in the community center. Some of the things still to come. Tennis courts are almost complete. Has anyone played pickleball? Heard of pickleball? It's a small version of tennis court, so it's kind of for the older families that don't need to move as much. They do have fishing, non-motorized boats. We're building a lake, so if somebody wants to go out there, it's like a resort is what it's like. Katy ISD schools, we are in the #1 selling community for school districts in the whole Houston area. Katy ISD ranked #1 for 2017. This is the get-together we're having this coming weekend. Sorry, I hit the button. Oops, right there. So this weekend we have a get-together. Bring your clients out. Bring your family out. We've got games. They have a band. They've got all kinds of get-togethers. This is one of my current inventories. If you look there in the middle, $5,000 BTSA. Bring your clients out. My price point, we start in the $369 and go up from there. Typically, I'm capping out right under $500. This particular home can easily accommodate a pool in the backyard, which that seems to be the going item that everybody wants right now. And then I do also have a one-story that backs to a green belt, has wrought iron fence, very private. And with that, I guess I'll turn it over to see if y'all have any questions or we have a drawing. So.
Is it on? All right. Thank you. I will. There you go. That wasn't me. All right, we're going to jam through this. Thank you, Vicki. Ready? All right, On Cue is going to tell us how awesome they are very quickly. And they were amazing. That was great. Good job, everybody. Our platinum advertiser, North American Title, Deanna Mellis. You guys, please scream if you're here. One Nation title, Helen Maldonado. Actual screen. There you go. Leger Insurance, Kathy. We know you'll do it. 210 Home Warranty, Tammy Jackson. That's hardly a scream. Hercules Movers and Packers, Elad Daniel. He's actually moving someone in the office who's needing to move to somewhere else. Very economical. I'm very impressed with the price point that they've got. Of course, our in-house concierge for Lion Energy, NRG, Sarah Flores. Thank you. Industry Resources, Alamo Title, and that's Shelly Fila. Welcome. Gold Advertisers, Suzanne Brown. Would be great if you had a picture, so we're not going to talk about you. Home Warranty of America, Stacey Thierheimer. OSN Title, Olga Chapman. Hi, Olga. Proctor, she has a picture. Proctor Insurance Agency, Scott Prock. The Acosta Agency, James Acosta. And Old Republic Title, Stacy Epps. Welcome. Gold Advertisers, Rebecca Insurance, Jordan Ha. Frontier Title, Lindsay Zanovich. Can't talk about Brian and Brian. Texas House Check. I know we still get a check, but it's just funky. It's still funky. Robert Hughes. The Hanson Agency, Ron Hanson. And C4 Restoration, Sean Easley. Welcome. There he is. Chris, come on up, Kelso. Tell us why. Wow, you got applause. Tell us why we should use you, buddy. Tell us who you are.
How's everyone doing this morning?
Doing all right.
Never had a mic in front of me before, by the way, so it's a little weird. No, just joking. I'm Chris Kelso, Fairway Mortgage Kelso Group. Back there, by the way, I've got Morgan. She will be here actually sitting in our office full time with you, along with me.
Hold on, can I point something out, Morgan? Are you cool with it? All right, she used to be a man. I think that's awesome. No, she also wears an insulin pump like me, so very cool. Saw that. Yeah.
Yes. That was actually very interesting yesterday, so we appreciate it. One thing, I'll let you guys know a couple things. Number one is I'm a big support local guy. I tell everybody, you got two great lenders in this office. You know, Debbie will tell you the same thing. Support local. Give us an opportunity. We'd love an opportunity to work with y'all. The more you support local, the more we give back. Give back to the community, give back to everybody in this office, by the way. So we ask that, number one. Number two is, if you don't speak millennial, give me a call, by the way, because we have a mobile app that is absolutely phenomenal, and we definitely want to get you all in this mobile app that we talk about. Number three is we are also sitting in the largest Latin American community probably in the United States, and English is not my first language. Anybody know what my first language actually is?
German.
Español, soy de Mexico, así es. So if you guys actually do need a Spanish-speaking lender, I'll be right here with you as well. Spanish is actually my first language. I speak mortgage as well, and English is my third, so not a problem right there. Yes. Thank you all very much.
Good job. All right, our commercial guy said they were going to go really quick. They understood that we had an extra long presentation previous, so they're going to jam through this. I thought that was.
You're going to have to talk to Wayne now because he's going to be responsible for talking very quickly.
Okay.
I told you the last time. I talked to y'all the last time we were here, and we said we're going to be bringing up something called asset classes. So Wayne, you get started with it.
All right, first of all, here's just like you have condo, townhomes, residential, single family, and so forth. We've got, this is crazy. We've got asset classes that we talk about in commercial, and you hear us talk about the different asset classes all the time. Commercial, industrial investment, development, and farm and ranch are the general groupings that we deal with within the commercial side. Commercial being office, retail, land, and hospitality. This is whether it's a lease or you're representing the tenant or the buyer, whichever way you want to go. This is typically dealing with lease and the use for business purposes in general, non-industrial. When you get to industrial, there are about three categories of industrial: light, medium, and heavy. Meaning light meaning the typical warehouse, 1,500 square feet. Maybe it's a cleanup company, a construction company, or something of that nature. Medium gets to be just a larger. They might do some light manufacturing in there, some welding, some fabrication. But when you get into heavy, you're talking about very heavy stuff, steel production, things possibly with the rail-served need or easy access or roadways that can handle heavy trucks and heavy equipment coming in and out. Investment, this is anything that produces an income stream. It can be office, it can be retail, it can be land, it can be multifamily, it can be hospitality. When we talk hospitality, you've seen the other four up there. When we talk hospitality, we're talking about typically restaurants, entertainment facilities, and hotels where they want to put heads on beds every night. When you get into the development side, which is another grouping in there, We're talking about, are you going to develop an office? Are you going to develop retail? Are you going to develop land, meaning do residential development or some other type of thing?
Yeah, everything has to be developed. Is what
Everything has to be developed. That's right. Multifamily or hospitality again. Each one of these have different aspects that you need to look at and think about when you're doing it. If you're buying land to develop for residential, things like what's going to happen for utilities? Are there utilities there? Do I have to abandon? Do I have to replat? What's the flood zone? And let me tell you, folks, we're getting ready to really get hit on flooding and new development coming in because of the new Chapter 19 in the city of Houston as well as the county, where you have to have base elevation being the base flood level plus 24 inches. The new base flood level, as I understand it, is the 500-year floodplain, and you've got to build, the bottom of the slab has to be 24 inches above that. Pier and beam are going to be used quite a bit as opposed to on the slab, on dirt on slab, because of you've got to now let water go underneath depending upon where you are category-wise, and that'll add probably $30,000 to the cost of the home. So that's going to make a big difference. That farm and ranch being the last group, farm and ranch, or you buy it for livestock, you're going to raise horses, you're going to raise cattle, you need to know about grasses, you need to know about a lot of other things, or you're going to farm on it. Farmland is different than what you raise a horse on or raise cattle on. Or are you just getting it for retirement or a getaway? I want to go drive a tractor, mow a pasture, repair a fence on the weekends, rest and relax, and just walk out in the woods or shoot squirrels. Who knows? But those are the various asset classes that we have to deal with, and each one has a little different category. I want to touch briefly on office, leasing, both tenant rep and landlord rep. Landlord.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Landlord rep, you're representing the property. You're trying to go out and find tenants coming in. You've got to know what the property is, what it's like. If you're representing the tenant, you're coming in, you need to know things like what areas do they need to be in, what kind of population, what about after-hours access, what about air conditioning after hours, is it an extra charge, is it a triple net, is it a single net, is it a gross lease? Many, many different categories in there that we need to find out about and know about before we can represent them rightfully in the office side.
So and so I'm sorry, I thought you were finished. Okay, good. And so we've given you just a brief overlook of these things. We're going to take one asset class or maybe a sub-asset class in the meetings to follow up. We don't want to wear out our welcome. So we thank you, and we'll be back.
Good job, guys. Excellent job. Great brevity. All right. I feel like I got smarter. All right, happy birthday, Carolina on the 11th, Donna and Stephen on the 12th, Deanna and Tana on the 13th, Benjamin, Patricia, and Dan on the 14th, Tina, 15th, Khalil, named it twice, Michael on the 16th, Ryan and Trudy on the 17th, Tony on the 18th, Lourdes on the 19th, Natalie, Jennifer, and Chuck on the 20th, Sabelle, 21st, Kimberly, 22nd, Betty and Tao, and on the 23rd, Mad Horibin. I practiced that 19 times. I probably still got it wrong. We've got our KOD films. Again, if you have that listing, and you won't be thinking of it because your RAS isn't turned on. Every one of us has a RAS. Does anybody know what that is? Anybody took bold? Yeah. What's it called? What's the long term for it? Good job. Chase Sloan from a different KW. Which KW you at? Houston Preferred and Pearline. So the RAS is something where you're driving your car and you just got it and it's a brand new whatever, black, and all of a sudden you see that car everywhere. Why do we see that car? We have a heightened sense of awareness because of our RAS. Our RAS is our decision-making tool. When you decide to discipline your kid this way for coming home drunk versus this way, that's your RAS kicking in. For whatever reason, that is our programming tool in the back of our brain. So this doesn't click for you now, but when you get that listing of 20 acres coupled with a small farm that may or may not be destroyed, yeah, there you go, they will kick in, and that's your RAS kicking in. So right now, it may not mean anything to you, just know that we service. When he gets listings, and we got lots of listings coming as per our money tree is available for you, and our transaction coordinators, you may not be using them yet, be prepared to. We've got Don and Catherine, contract to close for $325 and listings, taking it from the listing to escrow for $125. I've got one in the back. Do I have the other? I've got at least one. There you go. Hi, Don. And there they are, Don Shelton and Catherine Van Zoofen. Bosar Properties, this is for when you get that client who says, look, I'd like you to rent my place. Well, we've got you covered. Toastmasters. So, let's show you what that is. Ozzy, can I have you, please? John Verdon, can I have you, please? Okay. This is Unprovoked. Every week on Thursdays at 10:30, we have people who have prepared speeches. I'm giving one this week. Once the speeches are done, we have table topics where they are told something, just a basic question, and they have to answer, and they have to do it within 1 minute. It's actually 1 to a minute and a half. So for you, John, tell me why buyers are better than sellers.
Why buyers are better than sellers. Buyers are great as an opportunity. If you're an educator, you like to explain and set expectations with buyers, let them know what is coming, manage expectations or anxiety, which there will be some. I would challenge that buyers are better than sellers, though. I loved buyers until I had my first listing, and then it all became about listings. Buyers take a lot more time, and as you know, we leverage listings, and it's because there's just so much more. You have a lot of people working for you when you have listings versus buyers who can take all of the time and run you ragged if you don't set good boundaries. Where's the timer?
He's got 14 seconds.
But between buyers or sellers, actually, I prefer working with other agents as a coach.
There you go.
Have to put that plug in.
And you're at time.
And I'm
All right. So that's it. When you're on the cuff, Ozzy, take the other position, please.
Okay. Oh, sellers versus buyers?
Please.
Okay. I prefer sellers over buyers because listings you can propagate all over the city. You have other showing agents that are showing your listing properties. Now, what's also happening is that people are driving by and they're seeing your sign out front, which is building referrals for you. And we all want referrals. Is that a correct statement? I did not hear you. Is that a correct statement? It is a correct statement. That is correct. So when they're getting down your referrals, you're also using products like list reports or a KW logo that has your text message up there. So when they text and it beams onto your app, it automatically tells you that you have a lead. So that house is actually acting as a super referral source for you. So you pick up the phone, you get the lead. Whether they're interested in that house or not, you've just now got a new listing, or you've got a buyer for another house. You either go show your house or you go show a house that they're interested in. You keep that going and you've got a business model that's going for you forever. And sellers make incredible referral sources. When you sell their house within 60 to 90 days max, they are going to be a good referral source for you. Thank you.
All right.
so, as you can tell, Ozzy competes internationally or nationally in
But did you
Toastmasters.
see how they work?
Seriously.
Anybody could
It's great.
answer like buyers or sellers, right? That's pretty easy. But then to articulate it, put the right words in, and have that off the cuff, even something as simple as that can be a little stressful. And when you're with a client and they ask you that question, if you're able to articulate it in a way that makes you look like a professional, the likelihood you're going to get the business goes up dramatically. They want to work with professionals. That's what Toastmasters does. Come to it tomorrow, 10:30. You don't have to do that. Same thing. We start, for those of you that want to line up, okay, Thursdays, just go that. Okay. But we have that in our office. They don't do that. Do you have that in your office? There you go. They don't have it in their office. Not a negative. I think you guys should get it. But it's something that's easy to put together. Be a part of it. We typically have about 25 on average that show up. Better your skills. Good job, guys. Good job, both of you. All right. This is the networking group, the Memorial City Galleria. We have the exclusive on this. So, second Wednesday, April 11th, Good Company Seafood over on Katy Freeway from 11:45 to 1. You show up, you're the only KW endorsed group there. So you want to make referrals with these people in Memorial, that's where you do it. On the fourth Wednesday, we've got Bolo Wood Fried Pizza. Same thing. Show up and network. That's what it's all about. They're there to meet you and for you to meet them. Culture. Hey, we had a heck of we have a video. We had a heck of a cold party, man. Those of you that came, thank you. Thank you. Great job, everybody, but it was cold. Give me some. Let me see. This is the Oreo eating contest for the kids. Thank you, parents. That kid was good. You couldn't have any in your teeth. The kids with braces were kind of shot. God. As many as possible. 6 minimum right away, very quick. It was just so cold. To do this, and then the jalapeno eating contest next is really fun. He was good. There's $50. This is a hot dog eating contest. He was good. Yeah. I kind of did taunt him a little bit. No one said I was nice. Come on. All right, so you won $100. And you guys, those of you that did come, thank you. Those that didn't, I understand. I hate these outdoor events in Texas. You never know. It was a very good time, though. No, not that again. Okay. Oh, back to the picnic? Okay. No, but stop it. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. You need this. Yeah, Jennifer was awesome.
Okay, Jennifer, this is your tiara. This is a crawfish tiara, especially from our party, okay? You get to wear that all the time. And here's you, some red roses. Thank you so much. Without you, we could not have done this. And Abby, where's Abby? Where's Abby? Abby.
You didn't let her out of her cage.
Flowers for you too, sweetie. We couldn't have done it without you either. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
That was nice. All right, tell us about casino night.
Okay, you guys, save the date, April 27th, 7 o'clock here. Full-on casino night. If you've never been to casino night before, you've got to come. It's so much fun. We are raising money for KW Care, so this is a really big night for us. We have a goal to net $12K, and I know we can do it, right? Okay, so I'm going to be selling tickets right after the meeting in the lobby area. Tickets are $25, and those tickets get you 2 drink tickets, food, and chips to play. You can buy more chips as the night progresses. We also need silent auction donations for our silent auction, as well as sponsors. We need all kinds of sponsors. When we can pay for the event, then the rest of it's gravy, and it goes straight to KW Cares, okay?
And guys, real quick, 12K, what that means is 48K, because KW gives a mega match. So it's your dollars are worth a lot more.
Yeah, so you guys, it's such a fun night. It's going to be a great evening, lots of fun, lots of agents. So please come and support us. Again, I will be out in the lobby right after the meeting selling tickets. Tickets are check, cash, or agent bill. Whoop, whoop, agent bill. Yeah, you can charge them.
Provided you're current on your agent bill.
Yes, Dilsey. Absolutely. Yes. You can bring as many guests as you want. Yes, thank you, Dilsey. Excellent contribution. So I hope to see all of you guys there, but like I said, yes.
Can we bring a recruit?
You can bring recruits as well. This is a perfect event to bring a recruit to. And clients and friends, people with lots of money. That's always a good thing. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So on the same lines as what Dilsey said, you want a client appreciation party that someone else plans for you?
Oh my gosh, how about that? That's right.
Yep. Excellent idea. So think outside the box. Bring anybody and everybody, please. And remember, we're raising money for KW Cares. That is our slush fund for you guys. So let's all get around it, okay? If you need anything, come find me. I'm right over there. Otherwise, I'll be in the lobby afterwards.
All right. How can we help you with that?
What?
Whatever you're doing.
No, I'm selling tickets. Give me your money.
Okay. There you go. Agent Bill. Red Day. How many spaces have we taken up?
We have, Abby, 105. All right.
So we have 105
Yay.
signed up, and we want to get how many?
We really need like 150.
Okay. Guys, it's Red Day. Here's what's really cool. Where's my guy, Sean? Okay, let me just say what he's doing. He went out to, you're going to Brookwood.
Brookwood.
And so he does this whole construction piece. He's going to find out what jobs they need done on the landscaping, and they're going out there when we're out there, and they're going to do those jobs for those people out there for free.
Thank you.
How
Thank
cool
you
is that?
so much.
At C4 Construction.
It's going to be.
C4 Restoration, same thing. No, we still have to do manual
Yes,
labor.
yes, you're
It
going to get to
hasn't
do
changed.
manual labor. We have got a special shirt for you, Cindy.
It's not hard. It's easy stuff you like to do.
Okay, so it's May 10th. We're going to meet at the office at
Unless you live out there.
7 o'clock, unless you live out there. You can meet out there, but be there at 8:30 at Brookwood, which is in Brookshire, Texas. We're going to meet at the chapel, and you can, like I said, meet here at the office, and we'll caravan out there. And then after we're going to volunteer. We're going to see a short video first in the chapel, and then they're going to break us into groups, and we're going to volunteer in different places throughout Brookwood. And believe me, you will get so much back out of this. Is Pat here today? No, I don't see him. Anyway, I was going to let him talk about what they've gotten out of it before. It's just an amazing place. But anyway, after we finish that, we're going to wrap up around 11:15, 11:30, and then those of you that want to stay for lunch and have paid for your lunch, you'll go to the cafeteria. Brookwood Cafe is a 5-star restaurant. And it's put on also by the residents that live out there. It's an amazing place. Then after that, you can spend more money out there and give back to the community if you want, and shop. They've got a beautiful shop. They sell Christmas decorations and all sorts of ceramics, and it's a fun place. Yes?
And I want to remind everybody again, you've got high school kids that need service hours before the end of the year.
All right, let's repeat that. If for those at home, if you have high school kids that you want to get out of the house, sign them up because they can get service hours for that. Service hours too.
If they need service hours, this is a perfect place for them to do that.
Perfect.
So anyway, thank y'all. Again, the sheet is going around. If you want a T-shirt, you don't have to buy a T-shirt. They're $12. If you want to put that money toward the lunch is $22. You don't have to, just any kind of a red shirt will do. Any red shirt that you have, wear it if you want to put that money toward your lunch. You will enjoy the lunch, I promise you. It's great food. Anyway,
Awesome.
thank y'all.
Thank you. Good job. All right. Hey, let's give away some money. We got a lot of listings. You outpaced the city. All right. Abby Lynn, 3. Alejandro Fishburne, 1. Andrea Gomez, 1. Betty Bessemer, 2. Brad Hermes, 2. Brenda Hernandez, 1. Karina Pacina, 1. Cheryl Martin, 1. Claudia Buckaloo, 1. David Seymour, 1. David Smith, 3. David Tanzi, 1. Denise Young, 1. Dominic Barzilla, 1. Dottie Brannon, 1. Drew De Silva, 2. Dustin Young, 1. Aaron Massengill, 1. Francis Cecil, 2. Ginger Howell, 1. Jack Sharp, 1. James Kwan, 1. James Seelig, 1. Jason Gracie, 1. Jennifer Fuller, 1. John Cabeller, 1. Joey Barnhill, 1. Joseph Diasano, 1. Kay Wright, 1. Laura Lai, 1. Luis Flores, 2. Mary Vega, 1. Matt Stanley, 1. Michelle Hinton, 2. Monty Foster, 1. Murad Fiki, 1. Nancy Macias, 1. Paige Martin, 1. Patrick Welsh, 1. Ryan Gaze, 1. Ryan Oakley, 1. Sean Gambini, 1. Sharon Wright, 2. Shirley Ching, 1. Tara Anderson, 1. Tara Handel, 2. Thomas Miles, 2. Travis Nichols, 1. Wendy Klein, 5. Yolanda Ames, 1. And Seppi, 4. All right, any big ones? What? Michael Butler? It's not turned in. Remember, guys, paperwork has to be turned in. What was our big? Not yet. You guys all have whites? And we got 20s? Okay. Turn on. All right. Agent on call. So we have of our 20 ALC agents, for those of you that are new, the ALC volunteers to do a lot of things around the market center. They're true servant leaders. And we have 3 that are on call every week. They rotate out. This week, it's Dana Johnson, Howard Getz, and James Seelick. Thank you so much for sharing your time and knowledge with our agents. Property tour. So we just need to have these in by Monday, not Tuesday, Monday. Tell us about it, Betty. You get the ball. 1 second, it's muted.
This is a darling home. It shows like a dream. The owner has done some updates and she's relocating, so come and see it.
All right, awesome. Betty,
This is also a darling home.
how
If
about
you'll-
that? 2 in a row. Okay. Third one sucks, but the first 2 were great.
The owner is relocating to Austin, so this was to be her final home. It has a 5-burner. It has close to $40,000 in upgrades with an unbelievable exterior kitchen.
Okay. Was that where the 5-burner was coming from? Where's it located?
It's north of I-10, south of 290, east of Fry. I don't remember.
What's the elevation? I don't know. All right. Tara. Where's Tara? Tara, catch. You can do it. I promise you can. All right.
Is this working? Okay, this listing right here in the Spring Branch area. It is a 2-story patio home. It is on a corner lot. All of that
That's theirs.
doors. It's
Okay.
really big community or little water fountain. So that's a new listing. Y'all come out and take a look and bring me an offer.
Nice.
They're getting relocated, by the way.
All right, Tara.
Here's another listing of mine. This is an amazing home. It would be perfect for a family that has 2 families living together. You know, the grandparents are living with you because it has an upstairs kitchenette off of a bedroom. So there's 2 kitchens basically in this property.
I was thinking like Big Love, the movie. Okay, I got
Well,
it.
you can use it for that too. That's a great home.
Right.
This one.
Look at you, Tara. Good job.
This one, I'm going to call it. It's turnkey ready, but it does have a few things that need to be done to it on the outside. It's the biggest lot in this neighborhood, and it's the largest home in this neighborhood. This one's in Spring. I would love to get an offer on this one because they've already moved out of it.
Okay. Mary. Where's Mary? Right behind you. There she is.
Okay, which one is this? Okay, so this one is an energy corridor, and the price is not right on there. It's actually $380. So you can get in under $400,000, and it's on a huge lot. It's over 11,000 square feet lot, and easy access to freeways, and you're close to city center.
And
So-
380 today for anyone in this room. All right, Mary.
Okay. Okay, so if you have clients that wish they got into Edo 5 years ago, I recommend them send over to this area. I-10 in Waco. It's a new build. They're having a lot of new construction, but this one has actually been upgraded. So even though they have new builds, this one has surround sound, security camera. It's completely fenced in, and the refrigerator will come with the property, and with a full price offer, we will throw in washer dryer.
Very nice. All right, Shirley. I got it. It's all you.
Yeah, this one is on the Upland Lake, which is by the Beltway 8 and I-10 on the corner. The owner actually bought this 2 years ago with 425, but right now they just want to move to another state. They never lived in, they just rented out. So right now the listing price only 412. It was built in 2012 and 3-story, 3-bathroom, 3.5 bath and 3 bedrooms. It's about 2,400 square foot. It's all the upgrades there, and also they provided 2,500 BTSA on this one. So this is all way below the market right now, the price. So.
Awesome. That's still you.
Okay, yeah, this one is in PLN, 5 bedrooms, 3.5. The best one is in the whole community because they have the huge, balcony can oversee the golf course and the lake. That is a gate community. Bring in anyone they wanted. Thank you.
It's in Pearland, the country place. Yeah, actually this one is my client built it about like 3 or 4 years ago. It's by the Kima. Actually, you can see the Bay Area, can see the beach, and they only stay there for like the vacation home. They only live there for 2 or 3 times. So right now they decided to sell this. It's 3 bedroom, 3 full bathroom, and they have the outdoor kitchen and very big like the balcony. With the roof, it's very like energy efficient. I think it's not the traditional one. So if anyone wants to buy the vacation home there, just to contact us.
Okay. All right, Abby.
Hi, this one is investment property in Sugarland. Is one of the best school in Clyman. It is currently rented for $1,550. It's 3 bedroom, 2 bath. The tenant actually is wonderful tenant working for government. So it's just listings $235, but we already have offer.
Awesome. All right, Abby.
This one also is investment property. We have 1 more year lease. Is the family is nurse. The lease is paying $1,750. Beautiful. The owner already replaced the outside siding last year. It's also in Sugarland gray wood. Thank you.
All right. Who has something coming in the MLS in the next 7 days that's not currently listed? Anybody before I walk all the way down there? All right.
I have a house from Herzl Elementary, under 200 coming tonight. We already have showings. It's not live yet. Under 200 Herzl Katie. And I need a laundry list. I need a new Oak Forest under 5. Still need 2 more Bel Air lots or teardowns.
Hold on. Spring Klein High School.
On that one, please.
Under 4. Desperate. Did I say it with desperation?
House that is close to the Heights and has a huge backyard, brand new construction, concrete floors, amazing cabinets, stainless appliances, $279,900. We are putting it on the market this weekend. It will be open Sunday. 2 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, but really large. Everything, the finishes are amazing.
Awesome.
I've got an investment property
okay.
coming up in Katy. It's 20214 Apache Gardens in West Green. It's a 3 bedroom, 2 bath. It is tenant occupied. Asking $130 for it. It'll go on the market next week. Got 2. I've got one coming up on Audie Lane. It's coming back to the market. It tried once before and didn't sell. We've taken all the furniture out. We've cleaned it up, made it nice. Still 10,000 under its nearest comp, so at 825, and that is a 4 bed, 4.5 bath, really pretty 2012. And then I've got something over in Rice Military. It's a patio home. It's 2,238 square feet. It'll be in the low 400s for sale, and it's a really nice house. It's got a slight challenge. It's near a bar and near a church, so.
Near a bar and near a church.
A little sin.
Sounds like a joke. All right.
You get to the church. If you go out the back, you get to the bar.
Yeah. All right. Anybody else? Okay. Anybody looking for something? We know inventory is a challenge right now. Yeah, just yell it and I'll repeat it. Oak Forest under 950. Has to go to Oak Forest Elementary. Offering a $15,000 BTSA. I'm sorry. Just made that up as I went. All right, anybody else? Going, gone? Oh, quickly, Mike. Three bed, two bath, 1,600 square foot. Fort Bend. Under 180. Katie. Okay. Zone potential crack house. All right. All right. March 2018 Top Producer Awards. So for contracts, we know we felt a little bit of a dip there for about 6 weeks. And I was talking about it. We hit a little bit of a shift. Looks like we bounced out of our shift, so it was a short-term one. 2017 contracts written, we did 118 million for the month. That's for the previous month. That would be for March. 2018, 109 million. So not that much of a dip. As far as units, about the same amount. Sorry, Cindy. Contracts closed, 106 million versus 96 million. Kind of in par with where we were. Company dollar, 394,000. We did more. Yeah, I'll take it. 414,000, which meant more agents not capped were selling. How cool is that? Well, take it. Market center profit, 79,000 versus 79,000. Yeah. Profit share, 75,000 versus 75,000. Profit share year to date, 138. We'll catch up. 120. My goal this year is 700,000 in profit share to our agents. March cappers, Wanda Baptista, Sibel, Wendy Klein, Gina, Monsi Foster, Jojo Griffo, Jennifer Larson, Callie McLaughlin, and Deji Olagaki. Happy anniversary. And 2 of them did it in 1 month. All right, April anniversaries. We'll just go with first name, Kwasa, Jennifer, Tanya, Dolgan, Janice, Kimmy, Maritza, Carrie, Alma, Keisha, Cheryl, Zad, Daniel, Danielle, okay, Norbert, Oni, Colin, Cheng, 2 years, Olga, Edward, Denise, Diana, Jessica, Sophia, Nicholas, Kate, Anna, Murad, 3 years, Kelly, Huang, Sean, John, 4 years, Clara, 5 years, Candace and Julie, 6 years, Sandra and Paul, 7, Lourdes and Zofia, 8 years, Jojo and Margaret and Lisa, 9 years, Paige Martin, 13, Sylvia, 14, Hillary, 14, Katie, 16, Saeed, 25 for Tarit, and 28 for Cookie Michaels. Wow, 28 years. All right. We'll take the climactic part out and just show them all to you at once. Gina Fisher, 1 point. How about that? 1 point. She lives across the street from you, Cindy. She lives across the street from you. And Seppi, 2 million. Look at you. Yeah. Paige with 2.9. Wanda Baptista with 3 million. Nice. We knew you were going to be successful. And Brad Hermes with 5.6 million. God, great month, guys. Heck yeah. All right, and our teams, which are 2, Thomas Miles, 1.4, Diasana Group, 1.5, and Pagel Group, 1.6. And then Group, which is more than 2, Wendy Klein with 1.8, QQ with 2.4, and Moving Houston Team with 3.5. Nice. Top individual listings. And we're tearing it up here. On 5th, Wee Din, 1.4. Jennifer Barrett, 2.5. Michelle Hinton, 2.6. 2.7. Claudia Hellman, 5 million. And Wendy Oxman, 5.5 million. Nice. Top team listing, Miles, 681. Perfect Homes Houston. Perfect Homes Houston, or perfect. I'll go with perfect. But what if you go to their house and their home isn't perfect? They're like, I don't want them to list it. It's weird. 715,000. And the Johnson team, 1.625. Heck yeah. Is that Dana Johnson's? That's the Johnson team. I like that. All right. Top group, Lux, 1.9. Wendy Klein, 2.1. And Moving Houston team, 2.2 million. Coaching awards, 2018 March. So top closed, Marina Borgia and Lisa Cantu with 300,000. Ariana, 450. Sabnam, 345, which actually would go here and here. And I did this totally out of order with, I got it. I'm going to go with, well, it has this number, which is confusing with this number. I don't know why. I don't know why. Okay, let me do it right. Marina and Lisa, 300,000, 5th place. Catherine, 4th place with 320. Shabnam, 3rd place with 345. It is better to do it this way. You're right. And then Ariana, 2nd place with 450. And Wanda Baptista just said, you know what? Screw those. I want 7 digits. Nice job. Yeah. Is that coaching thing working? Is accountability good? Is it? I hate it. All right. I mean, I like the guys. They're all good, but top listing agent, 3rd place, Tanya with 538,000. Michael Burrell, 598. Jack Barfield, 691. Everybody's nice job. If your business isn't where it needs to be, try coaching. First closing in coaching, Sarah Burrell, Janice Character, Norbert Rivera, and Cheryl McClary. Good job. March Fantastic Four. So if you closed 4 transactions, this is cool because this is really jumping up. So last month we had a lot of people close 4 transactions in the month, and this isn't Lisa's. Anita, Kay, Wendy, Joe, Tisha, Paige, Alexandra, Thomas, Jessica, Sharon, Ada, Casey, Martha, Shirley, Melanie, Penny, Deji, and Travis, and James Seelick is also supposed to be on there as well. So great job. Club Elite. So this is for the quarter. Who are the biggest agents for the quarter, including teams right here? Paige, Brad, Melanie, Travis, Claudia, Michelle, Wendy, Thomas, Brandy, Shirley, Wanda, Seppi, Joseph, Sharon, James, Ada, Kay, Callie, Murad, Monsi, Claudia, Shannon, Dana, Lowry, and Wee. Good job. Congratulations. Top agents for the quarter. Our stats, let's take a quick look at this because this is important. So let's dive into this just a little bit because we start to see a change in the market. And you've got to be knowledgeable because your people are going to say, how's the market? And you're like, great, when you don't really know what you're saying, right? Let's use the real stats. 30 days behind, though, right? That's as quick as they can get them. So, and those of you that are taking pictures, if you go to har.com, it's right there. But total property sales, February 2017 versus 2018, we had a 3% bump, 3.1% bump. But what we know is when we have a 4% increase in appreciation, we feel it about 38 months later, 36 to 38 months later, in what we call a shift. That's the typical trend. So let's take a look and see if that holds true so you are knowledgeable. Dollar volume total, well, we did 1.6 billion for the month in February versus 1.7 billion. Nice jump. That's a 4.5% increase, but that still isn't appreciation. Total active listings down 2%. You're like, okay, 34,000, 33,000. That makes a difference, okay? In the mega sampling mini markets, we're seeing some trends. Single family homes, we had a nice bump. We had a 5.3% increase in sales. Single family sales price jumped to 281,000. That's actually pretty big. That's our biggest average ever for a February. Single family medium sales price, 226,000. So median and average, 2 different animals. One deals with the outside spectrum and one is the actual average, but they both had a nice increase. Single family months of inventory. What's a balanced market? What would we call a balanced market, guys? Yeah, 5 to 6 months is a balanced market. So when we're at 3.4, 3.2, this still favors a seller, right? You talk to your sellers with a 2% decrease here. And single family pending sales, this is the biggest one. This is one where you're like, okay, this is kind of funky. were up 11%. We don't see two-digit increases very often unless something crazy, cataclysmic happened. What happened cataclysmic 7 months ago? Harvey. And so we have a bunch of things in the Montrose area and a bunch of other areas that are selling underpriced, down 19.2% in that area. So these are trends that we just want to know about. Don't panic. We're here to feed you the information so you can just blah, recite it back. But we at least come here to get that nurturing. But we did see a bump in single-family pending sales. Now, so days on market for single-family homes, there was a decrease of 2 days. It went from 67 to 65. Kind of cool if you got listings though, right? Listings, you want it to drop. Single-family home median price rose 1.4%, which again represents highest ever for a February, 226,000. Townhome condominium sales, now this is important, condominium sales fell 5%. So if you're sitting in a condo, which is already harder to sell and has a longer days on market, now the price point dropped, okay? Just be cognizant of that. Leases of single-family homes fell 11%. Maybe people are more prone to buying. Do you have some first-time home buyers programs back there, Chris? At all? I bet you Debbie does too. Okay. Average rent went up 4.1%. That's good information. You got a lot of people that could afford, an FHA right now of $400,000 property because their rent just went up 4%. Yikes! Use that information. That's good. And volume of townhouse condominium leases dropped 11%. And again, we had an increase in rent. So use that information for good. All right, training, best training company in the universe. Teachable moments, let's see it quickly. As quick as you can, as accurate as we can be. I'm just kidding, you guys are always accurate.
This really happened. It was on Agent on Call, and one of our agents was the listing agent. So, John, I've gone over the listing documents. Do you have any questions?
Betty, I do. I'm confused about, well, you explained to me what MLS was, so now I know that I'm paying you 7% to list my property, right? But what is this MLS participants and non-MLS brokers and the 3% and 0? What is all that?
Awesome, awesome. Well, we certainly want the other agent on the other side to be a buyer agent, but also occasionally we will have agents that are agents in Texas but are not a member of the MLS, which is the Houston Association of Realtors.
Okay.
So what I'm encouraging you to do is to authorize me that no matter if the agent is or is not affiliated with HAR, that I can split my commission with them and let them bring the offer.
Why wouldn't they be a member of MLS?
Well, let's say they're a commercial real estate agent, or let's say that, pardon me?
What if they live somewhere in North Texas?
And if somebody would let me, okay. I did. Okay,
Yeah, he wants
okay,
us to wrap it up.
and so you've got a mom in Dallas who's helping their daughter buy a home here in Houston, but they're licensed in Dallas. So don't we want someone who's bringing a buyer with green money?
We like money.
Yeah. So we want to be able to advertise this. Question is, if you don't mark that an agent who's a non-MLS agent, you may have a problem, which is what this agent had, because of two reasons. Number one, they don't see what's in HAR, what the commission structure is. And number two, you now have to tell that agent, my seller's not going to pay you. What's going to happen?
They're not going to bring the offer.
Okay.
Yeah, that's an awesome one. Great scenario. I remember when this happened this week. Good job. Great scenario. All right, Circle Picks. Guys, this is a big deal because we have Pick Social as well. If you haven't turned this on, you're paying for this. This is at $7 a month. It's awesome. Pick Social makes it look like you've got all these listings that we have, the 600 that we have as a company. It looks like that belongs to you in inventory. You want to have this turned on. If you haven't turned it on, what's up? When did we cancel it? Okay, no one told me. I didn't read my emails. Let's go with and pretend that this class is canceled or the... Oh. All right. Well, I'm just telling you, it's a really cool program. You should learn it sometime. All right. We've got it. We've actually got it on video. We can send it out to you guys. All right, Win-Win Systems. Opie House host. Like Opie, like Sheriff Taylor? Okay, I'd cancel that too. Don't come to that. All right, how about Lunch and Learn Recruiting Mastermind? We'll do that. We're recruiting a lot, guys. We've got more to offer than all these other offices. Take advantage of that. Build your profit share. I'm going to pay out $700,000 this year. Get your fair share of it. CHL training. Let's do that. I don't know. Who wants to do it? All right, we're going to do it Friday. I'm teaching it. Peggy Title Room right here, 12 o'clock. Yeah, bring your own beer. Script practice. We are doing this because it's every day, 8 o'clock in here. Who's doing it? Who has done script practice? Who's got their scripts down? Well, I'm not going to ask you. Do you have them down? Just say yes. All right. Tell us one. You don't have to. We won't do that to you. The point is, how about when you get that phone call on floor time and they say, come on over and take a look at our house? Yikes. Are you going to fake it all the way over there? Let's get these rehearsed, and our coaches are doing this every day. Take advantage of it. 8 o'clock. Business Planning Clinic. Okay, this is cool because you get to learn how to run your business like a business. It's only every third Wednesday moving forward. Productivity coaches are doing it. This is something I typically teach once a year. They're doing it every third Wednesday. Take advantage of this. All right, guys, and thank you for attending. Next one will be Tuesday, April 24th. ALC is next week. Yes, ladies. And guys, we need the clipboard. Who's ever got the clipboards?